All right, guys, so I have got to tell you all about this movie called Alita Battle Angel. It's not just going to be me today talking about it. It's with these three fantastic people. We have producer Jon Landau, we have the protagonist Rosa Salazar, I'm going to say it that way, and we have the director Robert Rodriguez. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
Good to be here again. Of course, absolutely. All right, so I did see the film, and I had so much fun. We were talking about this off camera. I had so much fun watching this movie, and I think that that's something that's like missing in a lot of movies today. It's just having fun.
Well, I think we want people to go to movies to escape the world we're in, have 2 hours of pure entertainment, and when you have somebody as visually talented as Robert to put spectacle up on the screen, it reminds you of why to go to cinema, and someone as dramatically talented as Rosa to give you the heart of a movie, it's a great combination.
I love that so much. By the way, good job of introducing them as well. That was good. You're going to take my job. All right, so let's tell people what the movie's about.
Alita is the story of a young girl who wakes up in a scrapyard not knowing who she is or where she is or what she is, and she goes on a journey of self-discovery, and it empowers her. At the beginning of the film, she feels very insignificant, like perhaps I have nothing to offer the world, I'm just a girl from the trash heap. But it's because of that journey inward she discovers I'm not insignificant, I'm actually someone quite extraordinary, and I have the capability to change my circumstances and possibly everyone's circumstances. So I think it's a timeless tale, it's a hero's journey, and I think it's relatable for all people, especially young girls, but all people, young boys, old girls, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I seriously related to the character as well.
I'm glad.
And I was just like, I found myself almost like cheering for Alita, but for myself at the same time. I don't know, it was weird. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's stunning. It's stunning. Now, you obviously said that, Robert is very much as far as like the visual, right? Master at it. It's visually stunning. Give us sort of the layman's terms how you made that happen, because I'm sure that technically speaking, it's super complicated.
It's very complicated. It's a new technology. We use performance capture for Rosa to capture for the first time like a really human character. I mean, you'd seen it with Avatar and with Planet of the Apes, but what it took it to a whole nother level. And just getting to work with Jim Cameron, I mean, he's the one who's not sitting here. It really is the one who I wanted to emulate and try to make a movie at the scale that he does. And this was a project he originally was going to direct. So we got to use a lot of his team, combination of my team and his team, so people who visualized the effects and the look of Avatar, for instance, the effects in 3D.
Yes,
so
yes.
It's got that caliber of visualization where you can really get lost in the movie because you're never reminded that you're watching just effects. It really feels like you're seeing a complete vision of the future, following a story of this girl that's very empowering to all audiences, and you get lost in it.
Right. You almost get transported to another world.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I was sort of getting a sneak peek into another world.
I'm so glad, because Alita is an experience. I think when you have, these beautiful action sequences and a really grounded emotional story, when those two things are working in tandem, then you have an Alita type experience.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's an experience.
We make these kind of movies, Jim and John, and especially with Titanic and Avatar, and this for the big screen. This is something you want to see on the biggest screen possible in 3D if you can, because it's just stunning and it's really made for them.
Right.
And we had an incredible team of people who contributed to the detail of the designs, because you have to ground it in a reality. You can't be going back and forth and changing your reality. But our incredible team of artists, created a world that is consistent. So you look at every frame, every different set, and you're always going somewhere new, but you go new because Jim wrote the script to service the character.
That's right.
Completely. And I'm a pretty tough critic. A lot of films that I see, I'm just like, nah, but I'm telling you, I'm really backing this one.
That makes my day.
I'm telling you, 100%.